Thank you. Thank you very much for coming to Korea. Good morning, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Moon So-ri, your Master of Ceremony for today's event, and I have been granted the honor to moderate for today's signing ceremony. And we would like to sincerely thank everyone of the Ministerial Group of Indonesia for coming to Korea despite the challenges of COVID-19. And now, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, will begin the signing ceremonies for the Korea-Indonesia Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. Well, today's signing ceremony will have congratulatory remarks and signatures by ministers of both countries and a commemorative photograph. So please stay with us until the very end of today's signing ceremony and celebrate the historic day of Korea and Indonesia today. So before we start the signing ceremony, it would be great to hear the complimentary remarks from ministers of both countries. First of all, the Minister, His Excellency Song Yun-mo of Trade, Industry and Energy, Republic of Korea, will give us his speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome him with a big round of applause to the stage.
Selamat pagi, Your Excellencies and ladies and gentlemen. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation, Mr. Agus Suparmanto and Chairman Bahlili Lahadalia, for making the long journey to Korea for today's Korea-Indonesia Cepa signing ceremony amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite the cold weather and challenges we are facing with at home abroad, we have proudly gathered here this earliest morning to sign Korea-Indonesia Cepa. Today's Cepa signing shows the strong willingness and trust between our two countries of the COVID-19 pandemic through free trade and economic cooperation. Also, I strongly believe that KI-Cepa will be an important milestone in realizing the enormous potential of our bilateral economic partnership and resulting in tangible outcomes for business communities, strengthening the RCEP framework that we have signed last month. First and foremost, Korea and Indonesia have signed to a high level of liberalization, eliminating more than 95% of tariff lines. Both countries will enjoy the benefit from increased trade as a result of today's agreements. This is true. It is not only key industries such as steel and automobiles, but also consumer goods, including plastic, fiber, and apparel. The Cepa will also boost trade in capital and intermediary goods such as parts and machine elements, strengthening value chains and expanding business chances. Last year, we witnessed the Hyundai Motors announcing its decision to invest in a new plant in Indonesia. Such a remarkable achievement demonstrates the close bonds between Korea and Indonesia as an optimal partner for growth and co-prosperity. Secondly, through the signing of the Cepa, we have committed to achieve cooperation in service trade as well as high-tech industry sector. Today's agreement also expands the opening of the service market, including contents such as online games, distribution, and construction. Furthermore, investor protection in both our countries has been greatly enhanced. The Cepa will also facilitate exchanges of professionals in areas such as science, technology, software, and robotics, promoting cooperation in high-tech industry. Thirdly, by signing the economic cooperation implementing agreements, we will generate the momentum necessary to produce tangible outcomes of our goods and services negotiations. The strengthened economic cooperation chapter will allow Indonesia's industrial workers and professionals to visit Korea and gain the expertise that they require. Also, we can utilize the institutional framework to share Korea's experiences in economic development, as well as to support the active participation of Korea's technical professionals and companies in growth of Indonesia's economy. As the name itself implies, the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement is not a mere free trade agreement. The Cepa now embodies a solid platform between our two countries. And as we prepare to usher in the post-COVID-19 era, I look at success stories arising from investment, industry, and technology between two countries. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Minister Song, for taking your step to the signing ceremony. He has spoken of the importance of this signing ceremony and agreement between two nations. And continuing on, the Minister, His Excellency Agus Suparmanto of Trade at the Republic of Indonesia, will share with us his congratulatory remarks. Please welcome him with a warm round of applause.
His Excellency, Minister Trade, Industry and Energy, Mr. Sun Yong Mo, Chairman of Investment Board, Bapak Bahlil Hadaila, Ambassador of Indonesia, Bapak Umar Hadi, Member of Negotiating Team from Korea and Indonesia, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning. Annyeong Hosea Neka. It's great honors and pleasure for me to be here today in the vibrant city of Seoul, the capital of Korean culture and one of Asia's economic powerhouse. Let me first express my gratitude to my colleague Minister Song for your warm welcome and hospitality extended to me and my delegation since our arrival 2 days ago. Despite being in the midst of pandemic, I am pleased that we could gather for this special occasion. More than a year has passed since we signed the declaration of the final conclusion of the Indonesia-Korea Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, or Cepa, in November 2019. It was a momentous event, concluding long and dynamic negotiations successfully. Today, we bring that work to its conclusions by signing Indonesian-Korean Cepa and celebrating a new chapter in our bilateral economic relations. After a challenging 2020, everyone's mind is for a better 2021. With the signing of Cepa today and the RCEP signing in November, I believe it will promote more openness in trade and investment and bring us closer as part of global supply chains. I am particularly pleased to know that Cepa signing also demonstrates our commitment to an open and fair global trading system. Ministers, ladies and gentlemen, the decision to initiate Cepa negotiation was motivated by the fact that our economic relations did not reflect its true potential. Our trade and investment numbers were quite modest, despite being two emerging economic powers with a large population. It was with that in mind that we entered negotiation in 2012 following by 2 years of intensive negotiation before it taking a pause in 2014 for almost 5 years. To be candid, there was a time Indonesia thought we would not be able to conclude this negotiation, and that it would be slip for our negotiation agenda. It was only with the vision and strong commitment of President Joko Widodo and President Moon Jae in that we, in February 2019, resumed the negotiation with a fresh perspective and a new mandate. Indonesia and Korea wants to work together more closely and to achieve mutual benefit and share at the same aspiration to grow together as true partners. In less than 1 year, the negotiations were concluded, a new record at least for Indonesia. As a result for our hard work, I am thrilled to acknowledge that under the Cepa we have an agreement which consists of 13 chapters, 13 annexes, 4 appendix, and 1 implementing arrangement. Improvement in the market access is certainly one of the highlights of the Cepa. On goods, all parties will enjoy liberalization, covering more than 92% of our tariff line and more than 94% of our imports. We have also agreed to open our services and investment, including the movement of natural persons. Immediately after the signing of our agreement, we began the process of ratification, but prior to the agreement enter into force, it's important for us to bring it into attention for all stakeholders, particularly our business community, to ensure that they are capitalized on this Cepa. A successful negotiate, sign, and ratification Cepa is indeed a major achievement, but it does not end there, but the ultimate test rests on the successful implementation of the agreement. Indonesia hopes, therefore, that the implementation of Cepa next year will bring brightened prospect of post-COVID-19 recovery in the years to come. Allow me to once again to extend my appreciation to the negotiating team for both sides, particularly Bapak Iman Pabagio and Mr. Yo Hanko and Mr. Kyung Ki-ro, who lead this negotiation across the finish line. Also to the expert and the staff who work tirelessly to deliver a comprehensive draft agreement ready for our signature today. Finally, a big congratulations to all of us. Let us bring Korea-Indonesia relations to the next level. Thank you. Terima kasih. Kamsahamnida.
Thank you very much, the Minister Suparmanto, especially for your Korean, and also we look forward to seeing the two countries overcoming these difficult times and lead the economy recovery through their active trade relations. So now, ladies and gentlemen, the ministers of both countries will sign the Korea-Indonesia Cepa, Korea-Indonesia Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. So may I ask to honored ministers of both countries to come up to the stage for the signing ceremony and be seated. Thank you. So we'll have the two ministers up on the stage for the signing ceremony. Please welcome them. So please take your seats for the signing ceremony. As I just have mentioned before, we'll have the signing ceremony for Korea-Indonesia Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. So to honored ministers of both countries, please sign on the agreement. It is a moment for more Korean companies to actively take action with a wider market opening of each sector in Indonesia. And also it is a great honor to be the part of the historic moment of trade between Korea and Indonesia every year are all now also becoming a part of the history of both countries. This is also the final firstborn by the Korean government working on the new southern policy. I'd like to thank all those participating once again. And congratulations. Why don't you give another big round of applause to celebrate this moment? Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations. So would you please come forward to take a commemorative photograph to remain and record this precious moment for two nations. Congratulations. So why don't you open the agreement to take a commemorative photograph? Congratulations. We need another big round of applause. Thank you very much. And also, we'd like to invite one more honored participants. So would you please just wait for us for the next picture. We'll have Bahril Lahadalia. He is the Indonesian Investment Coordinating Board. We'd like to take a commemorative photograph with him. So now let us take a commemorative photograph to record at the start for the new trade market for both countries. Congratulations. And also would like to take a commemorative photograph one more time with another participant. So we'll invite two chief negotiators, Iman Pambagyo and the Director General, Do Gon-gi, and I'd like to invite Umar Hadi, Indonesian Ambassador to Korea. Congratulations, and also thank you so much for your endless effort to make this signing ceremony for the economic development of two countries. So now look at the camera. Even though you are wearing masks, please give your smile with your eyes for the bright future of two nations. And also, why don't you give another big round of applause? Thank you. Thank you very much, and everyone. But two ministers, please. And two honored ministers, please remain on the stage, and other honored participants, take your seats back. And two ministers, please remain on the stage for a moment. Now, ministers of both countries will exchange gifts to commemorate this historic day. They will exchange their gifts. So first of all, the Minister from Republic of Korea just gave the special gifts. Congratulations. And the Minister from Indonesia will give the special gift to Minister Song. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'd like to invite the chair back. And also having hope that after this situation of the COVID-19 settles, that two countries will develop their economy. Congratulations. We would like to wrap up today's signing ceremony officially. And once again, thank you very much for your participating despite your very difficult situation. Thank you. 감사합니다.